Mercury is rising, but the spirit is low. In a version of the morning that is all for the show. The diamonds are fake and the gold is gilt, built on a foundation of emotional guilt. The sun is a liar, the sun is a cheat, pretending it can warm up the cold on the street. It promises mercy, it promises new, but it can't change the fact of the damage we do. I'm standing in the doorway, I'm standing in the light, but I'm still wearing the shroud of the entirety of the night. The birds are a mockery, the sky is a scam, hiding the reality of the creature I am. You can paint the horizon, you can filter the view, but the yellow is hiding a sick shade of blue. It's the first minute warning, the first minute sign that I've officially run out of supernatural time. Oh, the sun is a liar, it's a beautiful sin, showing us the world that we can live in. It's a clinical goal, it's a chemical glow, masking the bodies that are buried below. Don't believe the morning, don't believe the rise. There's a million different secrets in the 6 a.m. sky. I'm watching the shadows as they crawl in the vent. Now that the entirety of the magic is spent, the street lights are flickering, giving up the ghost, while the reality of living is what hurts the most. You can wash the windows, you can open the blinds, but you can't scrub the memory out of our minds. It's a sanitized version of a horrible scene, trying to convince us that the territory's clean. But I smell the ammonia, I smell the decay underneath the perfume of a regular day. The clock is a hammer, the clock is a nail, driving in the fact that the spirit is frail. So smile for the camera and smile for the sun, and pretend that the damage is finally done. Oh, the sun is a liar, it's a beautiful sin, showing us the world that we can live in. It's a clinical goal, it's a chemical glow, masking the bodies that are buried below. Don't believe the morning, don't believe the rise. There's a million different secrets in the 6 a.m. skies.
It's only just beginning.
open my eyes, but the vision is gone. Dying in the middle of a beautiful dawn. My heart is a weight and my blood is a sludge, and the mirror's the only living thing that can judge. I'm moving my limbs, I'm moving my ghost, trying to figure out what I actually lost the most. Is it spirit, is it flesh, is it sanity? No, it's the fact that I got absolutely nowhere to go. I'm a walking cadaver, a conscious corpse, feeling the gravity of biological remorse. The coffee is tasteless, the air is a chore, and I don't belong in humanity's world anymore. I'm shuffling through habits, I'm shuffling through days, in a permanent version of a desolate haze. I woke up this morning, I woke up in the bed, but the medical fact is I woke up dead. Check the pulse, but the wire is cut. The eyes are wide open, but the spirit is shut. The world keeps on turning, the world keeps on turning, but I'm just the fuel for the first morning burning. Waking up dead, waking up dead. The ghost in the soul is the only thing left. I look at my hands and they don't feel like mine, just a shell for the energy of a fading time. I'm mimicking the living, I'm mimicking the breath, and the ultimate insult to the concept of death. I should be in the soil, I should be in the dark, instead of sitting in the center of a sunny city park. The sunlight is stinging, the sunlight is raw, like an unintended glitch in the natural raw. I'm a statue made of sorrow, a statue made of spite, with the permanent stain of the eternal night. You can call up my name, you can reach for my hand, but you're touching the shadow of a perished man. The light is a barrier, the light is a fence, and the fact that I'm here doesn't actually make sense. I'm waking up hollow, I'm waking up spread in the terrible silence of waking up dead. Check the pulse, but the wire is cut. The eyes are wide open, but the spirit is shut. The world keeps on turning, the world keeps on turning, but I'm just the fuel for the first morning burning. Waking up dead, waking up dead. The ghost in the soul is the only thing left.
The curtains are drawn, but the light finds a way to remind me of everything buried today. I'm sitting in silence, I'm sitting in dust, with the relics of the night beginning to rust. It's a period of waiting, a period of grief, for a version of sanity stolen like a thief. I'm wearing the black, but it's under the skin, where the mourning for who I was actually begins. There are photos on the mantle and ghosts in the chair, and a heavy absence in the morning time air. I'm counting the minutes, I'm counting the loss, while I'm figuring out the consequences it caused of the things that I witnessed, the things I'm going through the motions, I'm going through the files with 1,000 memories and 1,000 miles. I look at the clothes and I look at the shoes, and I think about the woman that I voluntarily choose to sacrifice to the shadows, to sacrifice to the spite, in the desperation of hunger, in the center of the night. Is she gone? Is she faded? Is she buried in the yard? While the darkest version is the only one on guard. It's a funeral for logic, a wake for the heart, as the pieces of the structure officially depart. I'm dropping the flowers, I'm dropping the dirt, in a physical attempt to extinguish the hurt. But the mourning is permanent, and the mourning is fast, and the person in the mirror is a relic of the past. So sit in the pew and listen to the bell, and welcome to the morning of a custom-made hell. It's the mourning period, a transition of the soul, watching all the broken pieces struggle to be whole. We're laying her to rest, the woman I used to be, before the night hours took the light away from me. The sun is up, but the world is black, and there isn't any road that's gonna lead us back.
I'm walking the pavement, I'm walking the line, where the concrete meets the supernatural design. I stopped at the corner, I stopped at the post, to leave a little something for the forgotten ghost. Just a handful of daisies, a ribbon of red, for the version of me that I left for the dead. The cellophane is crinkling, the petals are dry, underneath the weight of the morning sky. It's a memorial for nothing, a shrine for the void, for the sanctity of spirit that we mutually destroyed. I see the neighbors passing, I see them stare at the hollow of sadness that I'm planting right there. They don't see the accident, they don't see the wreck, just a man with a shiver in the center of his neck. Flowers on the curb for the ones who didn't wait, for every little promise that we had to go and break. Let the colors fade away in the middle of the street, while the world is moving forward on their unsuspecting feet. of dying flowers on the curb. The wind is picking up and the pedals are loose, like a tightening of the knot on a dangling noose. I'm kneeling in the gutter, I'm kneeling in the dirt, trying to quantify the level of the hurt. Did anybody see it? Did anybody care? When the vibration was ripping through the air. Now it's just plastic and wilting and wet, a physical reminder of a biological death. I'm touching the concrete, I'm touching the stain, waiting for the arrival of the cleansing rain. But the sun is too steady, the sun is too bright, burning up the memory of the struggle and the fight. So leave them by the fire plug, leave them by the drain. The only living witness to the night-long pain. A marker for the missing, a marker for the lost, in a version of the morning with an unbearable cost. Flowers on the curb for the ones who didn't wait, for every little promise that we had to go and break. Let the colors fade away in the middle of the street, while the world is moving forward on their unsuspecting feet. It's a beautiful goodbye to the light inside my eye. Just a bunch of dying flowers on the curb.
The seal is broken and the wax is melted by the fist of the morning that the spirit just felted. I see the first one coming on a stallion of white, claiming the victory of the everlasting night. He's got the bow, he's got the crown, he's got the cold stare, sucking all the oxygen out of the air. Then comes the red one, with the sword in his fist, turning the daylight into a bloody mist. They're riding on the highway, they're riding on the main, igniting the chemicals in the center of the brain. The sun is a witness, the sun is a judge, as the pale horse gallops through the desolate sludge. I'm standing on the overpass, watching them climb out of the shattered remains of the linear time. It isn't a vision, it isn't a blur, it's the absolute ending of who we all were. The riders are here, the sky is a star, the sun is the brightest and the deadliest star. Horsemen galloping through the goal, the final fucking chapter of the story is told. No mercy in the morning, no shelter in the light, the apocalypse is starting in the middle of the white. Galloping, galloping, the horsemen are appearing here. The third one is holding the scales in the sky, waiting out the the value of the tears in your eye. A quart of the wheat and a measure of the shame, in a global cleansing with the biblical name. Then the pale one arrives with the silence and the sight, while the entirety of the city starts to shudder and writhe. And hell is following and hell is behind, leaking through the fractures of the human mind. They don't need the darkness, they don't need the gloom to carry out the sentence of the coming doom. They're weaving through the traffic, they're trampling the grass, breaking through the barriers of the mercy and the glass. It's the morning rapture, the evening fall, with the writing of the verdict on the living room wall. So look at the horizon and look at the track, because the horsemen are riding for the woken up dead. The riders are here, the sky is a star, the sun is the brightest and the deadliest star. Four horsemen galloping through the goal, the final fucking chapter of the story is told. No mercy in the morning, no shelter in the light, the apocalypse is starting in the middle of the white. Galloping, galloping, the horsemen are appearing.
Chaos is drifting, the chaos is blurred, and I can't really focus on a single damn word. I found a little something in the bottom of the drawer to stop the vibration, the apocalypse roar. It's a chemical blanket, it's synthetic haze to get me through the tunnel of the morning time maze. The sun is still stabbing, the sun is still there, but I'm floating 6 inches off the industrial chair. My muscles are melting, my bones are like lead, in a momentary truce with the demons in my head. It isn't a victory, it isn't a cure, it's just a way to make the reality obscure. The white noise is fading to gray as I watch the entirety of the color decay. It's a short-term mercy, a fleeting release in a counterfeit version of the ultimate peace.
Just a temporary, a hollow point grace wiping memory of the morning off my face. It doesn't fix the damage, it doesn't stop the fall, it just puts a little distance between me and the wall. Let it sink in, let it go cold, buying back the seconds of the soul that I sold.
The edges are softening, the angles around, and I'm losing the frequency of the sweeper room sound. I look at the ceiling, I look at the cracks, while the memory of Horseman slowly retracts. Is it working? I think so. Is it gone? Not quite. Just a muffled echo of the week-long night. I'm heavy in the center, I'm light in the head, like a version of an actual living dead. The neighbors are leaving, the traffic is thick, but the clocks in the hallway have ceased to tick. It's a bubble of silence, a capsule of calm, in the bleeding red middle of a biological palm. I'll take what I get, and I'll take what I can from the shattered leftovers of a shattered man, because relief is a lie and the relief is a thief, but it's better than the weight of the unfiltered grief.
Just a temporary beat, a hollow point grace wiping the memory of the morning off my face. It doesn't fix the damage, it doesn't stop the fall, it just puts a little distance between me and the wall. Let it sink in, let it go cold, bye buying back the seconds of the soul that I sold.
The sedation is fading, the fog is thin, and I'm starting the census of the state of my skin. I'm standing in the mirror in the 640 glare, with a version of nature that isn't really there. The scars look different, the scars look new, in a spectrum of light that is viciously true. They used to be angry, they used to be red, like a burning map of the things that I said. But now they are silver, and now they are white, like a frozen tribute to a moonless night. They don't look like accidents, they don't look like flaws, they look like the outcome of supernatural laws. I'm tracing the edges, I'm tracing the seams, where the reality leaked into feverish dreams. It's a new geography, a new type of face that the darkest nights forced us to erase. The scars look different now, they're settled in the bone, a language of the damage that I speak when I'm alone. They aren't fading out, they're just changing the hue, defining the creature that the darkness made of you. Look at the mark. The light is just a way to see the work of the dark. There's a dent in the temple, a tear in the soul, and I'm starting to see that I'm no longer whole. The shrapnel is embedded in too deep, in the places where normalcy struggles to sleep. It isn't just physical, it isn't just meat, it's the way that the spirit was forced to retreat. I look at the history, etched in the flesh, while the wounds of the morning are vivid and fresh. I'm a patchwork of horror, a quilt made of spite, underneath the fluorescence of a chemical white. The neighbors won't see it, the world won't know the depth of the territory buried below. But I see the mapping, and I see the cost of the entirety of the man that was officially lost. So close the cabinet and turn off the light, because the scars are the only thing I carried from the night. The scars look different now, they're settled in the bone, a language of the damage that I speak when I'm alone. Look at the mark. The light is just a way to see the work of the dark. the corner, I died in the ditch, but the afterlife switch had a permanent glitch. I knocked on the ceiling, I kicked at the floor, but nobody is open the furnace room door. The angels are hissing, the demons are scared of the destruction that the spirit has declared. I'm too wicked for heaven, too vicious for sin, so they locked all the latches and won't let me in. I'm a walking disaster, a carnival freak with a 645 type of sunlight streak. I've got snakes in my pockets and ice in my veins, dancing in the middle of the apocalypse rains. They sent me a notice, they sent me a card saying keep that monster in the front city yard. So I'm popping the clutch and I'm shifting the gear, the baddest fucking thing in the atmosphere. There's no room in hell for a monster like me. I'm the unwedded king of the killing spree. The gates are all bolted, the pits are all full, so I'm back on the street with the trigger to pull. Hey, hey, the devil said no. Hey, hey, I've got nowhere to go. I'm the ghost on the block that the reaper won't take. I'm the permanent peace that you're never gonna break. I'm sipping on bleach like it's strawberry wine, waiting for the entirety of the stars to align. If Satan won't have me and God is a ghost, then I'm the one giving the fuck you toast. I'm painting my face with the ash and the grime, doing every second of the infinite time. The street sweepers come and then give them a wave. I'm the only living dead man without a grave. I'm a 650 nightmare, a sunlight clown, burning every bridge in the shattered town. They try to exercise, they try to erase, but they can't wipe the grin off my juggalo face. It's a party in the purgatory, dancing the void for the sanctity of life that we happily destroyed. So crank up the volume and bang on the bell, because there isn't any room in the bottom of hell. There's no room in hell for a monster like me. I'm the unwedded king of the killing spree. The gates are all bolted, the pits are all full, so I'm back on the street with the trigger to pull. Hey, hey, the devil said no. Hey, hey, I've got nowhere to go. I'm the ghost on the block that the reaper won't take. I'm the permanent peace that you're never gonna break.
One foot in the gutter, one foot on the curb, moving through a reality I failed to disturb. The sun is at the angle where it burns at the neck, as I walk away clean from the mangled wreck. It's the longest walk, it's the hardest mile, carrying the weight of a permanent file. Every step is a memory, every step is a stain that I'm trying to leak back into the drain. I see the bus stops filling, I see the coffee in hands of the people who live in the regular lands. They don't see the limp, they don't see the tear, they don't see the horseman still standing there. I'm a ghost in a jacket, I'm a wraith in the heat, just another damn body on a busy ass street. But the distance is stretching, the distance is vast between who I am now and the man in the past. It's the longest walk, the 7 a.m. stroll, searching for the pieces of a fragmented soul. The street keeps going, the city keeps breathing, while the mourning period is slowly leaving. Left, right, keep it in the light, the longest walk home from the darkest night. The pavement is shimmering, the pavement is hot, and I'm trying to remember the things I forgot. Was there mercy in the shadows? Was there truth in the chill? Or was it all just a product of a shattered will? I'm passing the windows, I'm passing the glass, watching the reflection of a monster pass. I look like a human, I walk like a man, following the details of this devilish plan. But my legs are shaking and my lungs are on fire as I tread on the remains of a funeral pyre. The destination is coming, the door is in sight, but nothing is fixed by the arrival of light. I'll turn the key and I'll step through the hall and wait for the entire of the ceiling to fall. It's the end of the road, it's the end of the track, and I know in my heart that I'm never coming back. It's the longest walk, the 7 a.m. stroll, searching for the pieces of a fragmented soul. The
clock is still ticking, but the time has run dry, and I'm watching the last of the night die. The room is too quiet, the air is too still, and I've finally broken the strength of my will. I look at the ceiling, I look at the wall, and wait for the entirety of the silence to fall. There's no more darkness, no more red, just the hollow white piece of the skeletal dead. I gave every secret, I gave every scar to the cold-blooded light of a dying star. And now that it's over, and now that it's done, I'm hiding away from the heat of the sun. I remember the terror, I remember the grace that I found in the shadows of this terrible place. But the morning has won, and the morning is here to swallow the remains of the nighttime fear. I'll lay down my heavy, I'll lay down my spite, and bury the ghost of the long-ass night. Don't look for the person that you knew at the start. They're just a black hole in the center of a heart. There's no more surviving, there's no more fight, just a permanent fade into chemical white. I'm closing my eyes, but I'm not gonna sleep. I've got too many perilous promises to keep. So breathe in the nothing and breathe in the end. The darkness was always my only true friend, and when the world wakes and the noise starts to swell, I'll be safe in the center of my private hell. So good night to the struggle, and good night to the pain, until the darkness reaches for my spirit once again. Good night to the living, good night to the blue, good night to the creature that I turn into. Good night. Good night. Good night.